Greetings, everyone. Welcome to another video. For those who haven't watched my previous one, I want to introduce myself. My name is Osvaldo Torres. I am the director of the Experiential Hospitality Company, and we offer training and consulting services to hotels and hospitality schools around the world. The purpose of these videos is just to share some reflections of mine, not only with the Spanish speaking colleagues, but also with the English speaking ones. So you can find these videos in both languages. First of all, I would like to thank all of you who are sending me your comments, your suggestions, your feedback through my website at www.hotelguestexperience.com or through my email address at hotelps@gmail.com. Your comments are very important for me because they encourage me to go on doing this, and I can learn from all of you. Well, today I want to talk with you about a very powerful differential tool for a hotel, and this is the divergent thinking. So for all of us who work in the hospitality industry, we know that our market is one of the most competitive ones, and it makes that hotel will try to differentiate in the market, trying to get the attention of the customer. But the way they do that is through their products and their services. But you know that they can be copied very fast. So hotel must find another way to differentiate in the market, and it is not through the products and the services, but through the way those products and services are going to be delivered to the guest. And in this aspect, the employees play an important role because you know that at the end of the day, they are the one who are going to deliver those products and services. But the point is that they can deliver them in a different way only if they think in a different way. And this is what we call a divergent thinking. To think out of the box, to think about something extra, something different. But I would like to share with you some tips that is going to boost, the divergent thinking in your employees. First of all, it is the kind of knowledge they have. To improve the knowledge your employees have in terms of the amount and the kind of knowledge. Because if your employees have the same knowledge all the time, they're going to think the same way, and the result of it will be the same behavior. So they are not going to be able to manifest a different behavior. So that's why you must concern as a company, as a leader, to train your staff, to give them the possibility to change the vectors of information they have, because you know that the world is constantly changing. So our knowledge about the world, our knowledge about the product and the services we offer to the guests are constantly changing. So that's why training program is very important. So another way you can stimulate the divergent thinking or the creative thinking in your employees, it is trying to construct positive emotional atmosphere in your company. So trying to make them feel happy, satisfied, important, understood. Because when we have a positive emotional state or level, okay, our creative thinking appears. So, and we can think in a different way. Another one is just the existence of rewards. So, what does it mean? When we receive a reward for an action that we have done, that is going to stimulate our reward centers in our mind or in our brain. So this behavior will be repeated in order to get the same uh, reward. So every time an employee think in a different way and you can see a different behavior and a different result, just try to stimulate that behavior through every word. All right. And the most important thing as well, it is just to recognize, okay, when your employees are having a different thinking, are having a creative thinking, right? But I would like to share with you as well some aspects that are going to be classified as the main enemies of the divergent thinking or creative thinking. First of all, it is the stress. If the brain of your employees, if the brains are going to be stressed, if they have a lot of pressures, if they, for instance, are tired, all right, so they won't think in a creative or in a divergent way. And if there is a lack of incentive, okay, they won't do it. And the most important things, if they don't want to learn, if they don't want to improve their knowledge, if they have what we call cognitive laziness, but the least or not the last, I'm sorry, the last or not the least, it is if you as company, if you as a leader, okay, every time an employee comes to you with a new idea, with a creative thinking about a procedure or a standard or something, to stop him or her. You don't let him or her do it. So think about it. Think about what you're doing as a company, what you're doing as a leader, okay, in order to develop the divergent thinking or the creative thinking. Because you and I, we are sure, 100% sure, that your product and services will be copied very easily and constantly. But there is something that cannot ever be copied. It is the behavior of your employee. And if you make them have a creative behavior because of they develop a divergent thinking, you will differentiate your company, your brand in the market. I hope this reflection of mine will help you think about it, and I hope that is interesting for you. And I would like you to send your comments to me. As I told you, you can send it to my website at www.hotelguestexperience.com or through my email address hotelps@gmail.com. And if you think that my training or consultancy service are going to be interesting for your company, do not hesitate to contact me, and it will be a real pleasure to work with you. So I really appreciate your time, your attention, and we will be in contact in a next opportunity. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Goodbye.